Hello everyone. I hope everybody's having a good day. So today we're going to be using Neurolines to have some fun. So this is a method of drawing Neurolines that I've not taught anyone yet because I forgot about it. And when I got reminded of this, so I figured, say, why don't I make a video on this and teach everyone else that's following how to use this method to have some fun drawing neurographic lines. So if you're having difficulties drawing neural lines with no repeating pattern, try this method out. Because in this method, you're not going to be focused on what your brain is telling your hand to do. Instead, you will be focusing on pushing coins around. So what you would need is some coins, different sizes, different weights, and a marker and some paper. And you are free to try this method on any neurographic algorithm, and also you can try it with both hands, both your master and your non-master hand, and see how it looks and how it works out. It will be fun because it will be kind of a new experience trying to push coins around a piece of paper with your marker, especially with your non-master hand. So it would be it will be fun to try it out. I hope you would have fun with it. So it is totally okay to use this method of drawing neural lines with any of the neurographic algorithms that is published in my videos or with other instructors' videos that you may have come across. Okay, it's just a way of drawing neural lines. There isn't really any hard and fast rules with this, except the normal rules for drawing neural lines still applies. No jagged edges, everything must be smooth, no repeating patterns. And most of all, it's just to have fun. And especially this method will be especially useful in one of the recent videos that I put out about uncovering hidden messages in your artwork. I just wanted to give everyone a heads up about some technical difficulties I was having with this video. So if during the drawing sessions when I'm talking and suddenly you hear me speaking only on one side of your ear in a manner of speaking, don't fret. There's nothing wrong with your setup. It's me. I recorded this video in 2 different sessions. So in one of the sessions, the drawing session, I had my audio set up differently because I was trying to fix something and it didn't work, but it worked in this session that I'm recording. That's why you're hearing voices coming out from both sides. So really, if you're hearing voices only coming out from one side, especially only on the left side in the drawing video, don't fret out. It's me, it's the video, it's not your hardware. Okay? Alright, so with that, let's get drawing. Alright, so before me, you see the tools that are going to be required for today's exercise. Let me adjust the camera a bit. Okay. Alright, so as you can see in front of me, I have like 5 different coins. They're Singapore coins in case you don't know. Of the 5, I've only used 4 because the 50 cents and the $1 coin, they feel and look about the same size. So I'm not going to use this. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is just think of it as having fun with neural lines. Okay, so I'm not actually going to use both markers, but I have them up just in case one of them run out of ink, like this one. So I'm only going to use the broad head for this one to show you that it can also be done on the broad head. Okay, I think those of you who've been following my videos are advanced enough to know that to know how to draw Neurographica, that you can handle some fun with Neurolines. So we'll start with, okay, the reason why I have 4 different sizes of coins is because they'll give you different effects with this method. They're unpredictable, but if you try them out on your own, no matter which country you're from, I'm sure you have sets of different coins. It doesn't have to be 4 different ones. It can be 2, it can be 3, or it can be more. Try them all and see which one you like them more. Okay, so as I've mentioned before, Neurolines are unpredictable, and the way these coins go is going to be unpredictable. So you would have to focus on pushing the coins as opposed to thinking about what you are thinking or paying attention to what you are thinking. Okay, so let's try the larger one first. Okay, so what you do is you put the coin somewhere on the piece of paper that you want to draw a Neuroline on, and start drawing by pushing the coin. Give me a sec. Needed to put my glasses on. So here we go. So as you see, the coin has a mind of its own. So larger, heavier coins tend to be a little more steady. Okay, as you can see here. So you can go over and smoothen the line out a bit if you want. Like in this case, I think I will, because I see some jaggy edges. Okay. And it's totally okay if you are not tracing it accurately. It's totally okay. Alright? So you just have to make sure that it's a standard Neurographic lines with no jagged edges and no repeating patterns. Alright. The next one we're gonna try is the 20-cent coin. So 20-cent coin is quite a bit lighter. See, it totally has a mind of its own when you're pushing a light coin. So I originally intended it to go this way, but instead it wants to go that way. Alright? And you can use the same coin to draw multiple ones. Okay, it's more for having fun drawing Neurolines. And you can actually do that exercise that I have on the video about uncovering hidden messages with your neurographic art. So the next one we're gonna do is a 10-cent coin. So I'm gonna start from the bottom this time and see what happens. So I fully intend for this to go this way, but we'll see what happens. Alright, and the last one, wait, let me do a little rounding of this. So I'm going to start this end. See, just now with the 10-cent coin, I wanted to go this way, but instead it went that way. So the 5 cent, let's see if I can go diagonally from here to here. Or it's going to go here, we'll see. So with this 5 cent coin, 5 cent coins in Singapore, it's getting to be a commodity now because I've heard that I think they don't make them anymore. Or maybe that's the 1 cent coin. Can't remember. Okay, well, didn't actually get there, but close enough. See, when I'm doing this, I'm fully focused on pushing the coin instead of paying attention to what my brain is telling my hand to do. Okay, let me finish the rounding. Okay, I promise this is the last rounding I'm going to do, so you won't have to watch me round again. I'll do the rest of the rounding off camera. Alright, so I think I like pushing the lighter coins the best. So I'm not going to intend for this to go anywhere. So it'll go wherever it wants to go. So I just had an idea I'm going to experiment with. We'll see how it turns out. Again, remember, we're just having fun with Neurolines here. So I'm going to use 2 coins instead of 1. I've never tried this, so we'll see where this goes. So now I'm actually pushing 2 coins. Alright, well, it broke up, but I think there's a bit of a challenge there. So much so that I'm going to try something. Hey, what's art if it's not fun, right? Alright, this is not working. I think 2 is the best you can go. Or what if I tried this? So obviously those little pikes would mean that I have to smoothen them out in a bit. So yeah, this isn't actually that easy. Nah, the 5-cent coin is too small. So like this here, I'm gonna have to round it because it's way too sharp. And for those of you who followed my most recent video on dealing with dissolving heavy emotions, you would know that having sharp pointy stuff means there are some strong emotions going on. So I totally missed, yeah, there's some jaggies here that I got to smooth out. Alright, like this is a jaggy here. So if you're doing Neurolines freehand, not using a coin or pushing 2 coins, they are, if you have sudden turns, like, you know, like okay, just examples. At these 2 points, like what I did here, when the 5 cents and the dollar coin disconnected, and I have to kind of push my pen around to get the 5-cent coin to start pushing the 1-cent coin again, that's when you see jaggies like this. So if you're doing this with freehand, those jaggies represent a sudden change in thought. Same thing there. So you're suddenly saying that, oh, sorry, I shouldn't be doing this, you know. Like, oh crap, I did that the wrong way, and I shouldn't be doing that. And that's what happens when you have sharp turns. Like sharp 90 degrees turn is because there's a sudden change in your thoughts, sudden change in decision, and that happens. Okay? So the jaggies, you just have to round them off like that, like how you would treat a triangle or a square. Alright? And with that, after you do all the roundings, this can essentially be another exercise for looking for hidden messages. Alright? Okay, so I'm also going to show you how a broadhead one would look like. Okay, broadhead would be easier because it's broader. Again, it's up to you how you want to do this. You just want to let it slide and do this. So you have different sizes. That's fine. Okay. So I'm gonna try it this way. Like tilt it at an angle. Push this thing. Well, it wants to go this way. Okay, it's a little too smooth. Okay, let me do the 5-cent coin now. So you do have to kind of jiggle it a bit with the heavier coins. Okay. Because it's too smooth. So you do have to, if you're using a broadhead, you do have to jiggle your hand just ever so slightly so it doesn't come out this smooth. Okay, so it looks more like this as opposed to like this. Alright? So this is a quick video on how you can use different size coins to draw neurolines instead of doing it freehand. And all you have to focus on is on pushing the coin. So that's all. I will talk to you again in the next video. Goodbye.